franchise and see if they can be reborn as a Super Bowl team. This is a very weird fantasy draft I did. So I'm going to show you guys what I've got so far. Not really top receivers, but they do make a lot of plays. As you can see, most of everything on our offense is C's. So we have Paxton Lynch, Colt McCoy, and Jimmy Clausen, Steven Jackson, Chris Johnson from the Titans, and Kenyon Burner, Devin Hester. Wes Welker got hurt. Was it the game before last game? Robert Woods and Devin Smith, Hakeem Nicks, and Jared Abadaris, Hunter Henry, and Ed Dixon. Our defense has been stepping up a lot, and look, our defense has everything just about C's or C+, and we are making some statements on defense. Major statements. We got D'Angelo Hall, Zeke Mata from Notre Dame, Brandon Browner from Seattle, Shaheed Calhoun, he's done tremendous, Ben Jacobs. This guy has shown up. I don't know much about him. His name's Brad Jones. Ben Heaney, he doesn't play much. And then Calhoun, I already know. AJ Klein, Solomon doesn't play much. Antoine Roll, Dewey McDonald, and Brandon Browner. Ross Cockrell. Isaiah Fry is from my actual where I used to live. He went to high school, now he's in the NFL. He's a former Nevada university player. I live in Nevada, so he did play for the university. He's not really likely known that well, but he's a pretty good player. The Dwight Freeney, Ziggy Hood, I don't know him that much. Matthews, Dean, Courtney Upshaw, Goldson, Benson Mayoa, Horton, Antoine, Cromartie, TJ Carrion. Same Brandon Browner. And this is really interesting. My kicker right here is not the farthest kicker that can kick. Swazi Waters is the farthest kicker. He can kick around 55 yards. That is his max. These guys can't. I have 3 kickers. None of them kick as far as my punter can on a field goal, which is pretty weird. My friend Justin pointed me to that, and I wanted to try it out, and I was like, oh shit, what happened? So I checked it out last night, and it worked. He kicks the farthest out of everybody. And they got Devin Hester back there. He's a 69 overall, but he's a 93. What's it called? 93 thing on kick return. The ratings go up for different positions they put him in. See, like Brandon Browner's like a 70 overall or 72, and he's like an 80 as a safety. So it depends where you put him. This kicker I tried out last night and for practice, and he couldn't make the farthest. So these two, this guy and the other one, are like the same. Tyreek Hill, he's a bit. I want to sign him actually to the active roster because he is fast as fuck. You guys may have known him from the Kansas City Chiefs. And Paxton Lynch has been on fire. He's only thrown 1 pick and about 2 touchdowns. McCoy got some action last game, but he got hurt. And then Jimmy Clausen went in, and we didn't really do much. I'm going to get rid of Steven Jackson because I'm not going to really use him that much. I tried using him. I don't really need him. I think I can get someone better. So I'm going to move. If I can move him to practice squad, I probably can do that. Shit. Fuck. I cut him. He's done good, but he's not who I want. I want this guy. I'll show you guys in a second. This guy actually is playing for the state of Nevada right now. His name is Don Jackson. He's a monster. Where is he at? He's all the way at the bottom somewhere. He's better than he looks. So, where is he at? There he is. Don Jackson, Nevada. He's a fucking monster. He's a 61 overall. He doesn't fumble the ball much, and he knows how to play. He has a lot of heart. So make him look a little bit better than he does. I'm gonna change his number around. I do not edit any of my players because I don't need to, because I'm winning so far, so I'm probably not going to anyways. So let's see, Don Jackson number. He takes fucking Steven Jackson's number. That's nice. Make him like number 9 or number 8. Make it number 8. He's 5'10". I don't care for these helmets. They need to get more helmets on Madden. 2 bar. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, it doesn't have the team color. I'll have to do that for now. It looks pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, he's pretty. He'll fight for X yards. My receivers, yeah, I got Jacoby Ford and Tyreek Hill too. I got a lot of receivers, but you know, I don't have a lot of playmaking receivers, so I need them. Let's get this game started. Coach Fisher's our coach for now until the offseason. I'm probably gonna fire him. We gotta play the Bucks, and we have beat Seattle. Seattle and our Niners, we are 2-0, and those two were division games. And the Seahawks have Odell Beckham, and let's see, I'll show you, because this is a fantasy draft, so there's not a lot of. I'll show you how stacked the Seahawks are, and we mop them so bad. They got Jared Goff, which he did terrible versus us. They got Thomas Rawls, he got hurt, so Trent Richardson ran the ball most of the time, and like the second half. Look at that. Look how stacked they are, and I still beat them. Still beat them. They got Zach Ertz, blah blah blah, all them. They had a decent defense. Decent. It wasn't like, oh my god, but look at the ratings. Their ratings are decent. Pretty good. You know, their corners didn't do that well. We crushed their corners. So they are pretty good. And then the 49ers, we beat them by 3 points in overtime. As it will show, as in, where is it at? We barely beat them. That was a close game we had. We beat them by 3, and they have Andrew Luck on their team. So let's see. Let me show you what their team looks like. Because we won our 2 division games, which are really important. Because if we lost all our division games, that would suck. So we got Andrew Luck, Hudley, and Boykin. Shane Vereen. I fucked up Shane Vereen so many times. I got after Andrew Luck quite a bit. They got some pretty stacked receivers. These two and all of them. Jason Witten was a big threat. I have to play them again at the end of the year. And yeah, they're pretty stacked. Look at Lawrence Timmons too. Damn. Tom Bahali too, and Chad Greenway. Oh, he had decent corners, not too bad. Clover Quinn, Larry Asante, Tyvon Branch. You guys can see I'm playing with a 65 overall team. I'll show you right now. And there's nothing that is edited. I will show you. There is nothing edited. All of it's 50. Everything is not fake. Everything is normal. 50% of everything. Nothing. 0. I'm going to change one thing though. I'm going to change the accelerate clock because that kind of sucks. I don't like that. It's annoying. Because they don't have that in real life, so yeah. Our defense loves to hit. They are really good at hitting. Really good. Let me see. Intentional grounding. Roughing the passer. I'm not going to change any of that. I need to change the accelerate clock. Sorry if my voice sounds really bad. I haven't talked all morning pretty much. Where is that? Off. Okay. Alright, so that shows you guys I'm not cheating anyway. And I'm playing the Bucks, which I don't know who's on their team yet. About to find out, because I like to scout before I play them, so I know I'm not really changing anything, but I want to know who I'm going up against. Oh yeah, they got Andy Dalton. I looked at this last night, I forgot. Todd Gurley, Brandon Marshall, Curly Coates, and yeah, decent receivers. Brandon Marshall's probably gonna be a problem. Jermaine Gresham, Luke Stalker, Super Nah. I think their corners are really weak. Oh, I got Perry Riley. My favorite team is the Raiders, and then shit, they got a couple of Raiders on there. Corners are AJ Hawk. I could have got him for free agent in a draft. I chose not to. And this is made both with me and my friend. So not just me picked it. And like Kenny Vaccaro. And yeah, they're pretty stacked. They're not. And like Marquette King and Brian Suckup. Alright, you guys seen enough of me screwing around, so let's get it going. And these are 5-minute quarters. I don't play like 12-minute quarters. Fuck that. That takes forever. Okay. Hunting uniforms. I need more selections for uniforms. Let's do the old ones. That looks pretty sick. Let's get it going. And we're away too. Our last game was home. We have only had one home game. And we are still undefeated right now. We had a away game, home game, and then this is another away game, which sucks. I like playing at our stadium. It's pretty bad. So he has 2 touchdown passes. Paxton Lynch. He's a 74 overall, which is not bad. Chris Johnson has 96 yards out of 100 yards rushing for a season goal, which he's going to pass that by far. Robert Woods from USC. Yeah. Hunter Henry, I don't really throw to him that much. Throw to him about 4 times. He caught 4. He probably only dropped 1.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Rams going up against the Buccaneers. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call on this Week 3 matchup.
Our defense is ranked number 1 as of right now because we only allowed 7
All right, thank you, Larry. We are on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Our defense shows up today. It looks like we kind of have good chemistry in our defense.
The one running back is Gurley. And they'll give it to him here. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one.
Yeah, you guys are not going to put up some more points. Lewis is back up. trying to play conservative right now because I don't want
Second down following the run.
Play so fucking close that they just throw a quick pass and go with it. So you're trying to kind of beat.
It's second down. Dalton looking. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Who was that person?
The starters on defense here for Los Angeles.
D'Angelo Hall's gone to the Pro Bowl multiple times as a cornerback. Now he might be making the Charles Woodson move, swinging back to safety.
Going crazy on defense. Psycho fucker. That guy has made some big plays. Let's see who broke up this pass. And it was Isaiah Fry. Look at that defense, baby. Good shit. It's weird that a small-town guy like him
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
And he went to a college that is not really popular for people signing to the NFL. It is popular.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton.
It's not that.
And he's got Gresham. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And they thought they could exploit this defense with some really quick hitters, quick action. They worked on that in practice. We just saw it there.
And we saw them break it down to the fundamentals as well. Each position group had their own little work on it. They worked on a drill here with the receivers, a drill there with the quarterbacks. Then they brought it all together, and now it's paying off in the game.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And that's incomplete. Sammy Coates, the intended target there. And it'll bring up third down.
I think it was Arizona or some shit.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on
first
third.
Ever game moving here, and I saw him play. Dude, he laid it up. He ran all over it.
This will be Dalton again. Dumps it off to Lewis. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. On down the fifth-year man, Marquette King, to kick it away. Back deep is Devin Hester.
But he doesn't play that often.
He'll try and keep this away from Hester as this is going toward the sideline.
A lot of his corner on the team got hurt.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their 6'7" quarterback out of Memphis. It's Paxton Lynch.
And there's no getting around it. When you first look at Paxton Lynch, you see his height. You see 6'7". You can't get past it. But don't think that he's immobile. This guy has great footwork, quick feet, and moves around really well. And when you think you got him hemmed in the pocket, he can escape in a big way and then beat you downfield with his arm.
It's hauled in by Devin Smith. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, Lynch. He's got the rookie from Arkansas, Hunter Henry. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
2 yards to go here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessary.
That's pretty sad. So, I'm going to take Barner out because he's also my punt returner once in a while. So I'm going to put Don Jackson for Barner. So Jackson's going to get some carries. His first carries
down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
Marcus Peters is a former first-round pick who has great anticipation and tremendous ball skills.
Right, I know, obviously. Vaccaro, Peters, Ward, Corey Graham, and Studio. But shit, man, that's fucking crazy. This team is a very high favorite for their fucking playoffs. That's the way
now they'll look to throw it with Lynch. Steps away to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
And it's been for a touchdown, but I'm not doing that all the time.
On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. Screen play, Johnson. And some room to roam now. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there on 1st as a screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
On the ground, this is Jackson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles. In a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. And the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get a hook and let a running back get outside. Because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. These short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A.J. Hawk in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Might be hurt.
So an even first quarter on the scoreboard, but the threat of points on the horizon. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And they're on the move as they face a second down here.
Not good. McCoy. Put McCoy, let's go, bud.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
one thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that.
Here's McCoy. Flushed out right, and he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Colt McCoy, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Rams are in for 6. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
I didn't even do anything. He just got hit, got hurt.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn
broke
now
his
to kick it away.
Yeah, that's not good. That's very bad.
And this will not be returnable. Wow. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Oh, he got away from me.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 24 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Oh, my God. I was on him.
The one running back is Gurley.
Man, that sucks.
He's going to get the football.
Good tackle,
no
Brad.
gain on the play. It'll be second down. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Going underneath for Lewis. Ooh. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Barely got to pass that.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On first down, it's Gurley, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Passing, it's Dalton, and it's complete to Lewis. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open open field into some...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Man, he got away from me.
Todd Gurley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run.
Come on, Devin, let's go.
On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran.
Go, Devin, go, Devin.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Good job, Devin. Oh, I had a lane, too.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
On third down, Johnson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Now
McCoy. Buying time to his left.
Fuck, he didn't get off in
as he
time.
throws, as this one's going to go straight down
wide
to the
open, too.
Incomplete. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience,
now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The one running back is Gurley. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And Gresham's got it over the middle. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down, Dalton.
What the hell?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
hit him in the back.
A ball may come your way.
How is that not a blitz at all? That's crazy.
The first down throw coming for Dalton. Finding time. Dumps it off to Lewis.
What the hell?
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Thought I had him.
Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Andy Dalton. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Yikes.
Their big-bodied receiver as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Tennessee blew up like that. Shit. Go vertical.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's McCoy. Over the middle to Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now McCoy. Wide open receiver complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
See how far it is. Without the play, I think it ran. See. 50 yards.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
Good job.
So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we... Hey, Charles, can you give me water?
Oh, we get the ball.
Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half.
Oh, shit.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Lags on that. He looks super slow.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
I'll do something.
They'll set up a throw. Smith catches left side, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They got a man over the middle. It's Woods.
That's like a face mask. Yep. Good defense. Yeah.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. So they go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They sniffed it out and made sure there were no gaps for him to run. If you're the offense, though, you have to think to yourself.
And McCoy loses the football.
How's that a fumble? His arm was going forward.
Buccaneers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
All right, partner, this is where I get to show my age. Because I remember when the strip sack kind of came into vogue, where defenders were taught not just to make the tackle, but do that little extra, try and jostle the arm of the runner and knock it free. That's what we just saw there.
I'm going to challenge that. That's bullshit, dude. How's there nothing to challenge on that?
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession.
They're so bad. They wouldn't let me challenge that. Are you kidding?
Half. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Again, they run with Gurley. He'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Third down from the gun. Dalton. It's complete to Grant. He got 29 yards that time. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, got stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
11 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Bucs a first down.
Come on, guys.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
All because of that ref called that
The
fucking
Bucs
ball.
ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Not a forward pass. He's bad.
This will be fielded at
That
the
ball
6.
That ball was passed on.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Devin Smith that time. And that brings up 4th down. Here's Swayze Waters now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
Nice kick, Waters.
Fielded at the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10.
Come on, guys.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Gurley again here on 1st down. They find some open field here. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big run there by Gurley. 45 yards.
Yeah.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a carry for the shifty.
Why are you guys moving away from
He's
him?
into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Moving away from them. That's not going to help you do a
Lewis,
tackle.
his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So completion on 2nd down, that brings up 3rd. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And now escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jeremy Curley, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Johnson, I'm taking you out.
And the coach has decided to challenge this.
Fucking piece of shit. Fucking dumb idiots. Jimmy Clausen. There we go. See if that does anything.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They run again with Jackson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. It's Steve McClendon that time who winds up getting him down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Johnson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
And it is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So out come the Bucs now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. 3rd down now.
Let me put Tyreek Hill back there. See if he can give me a good punt return. Since Hester not doing much.
The run.
Come on, guys. One more stop. I know what to run.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Wow, they would kick it.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Being chased out left. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds.
Good return
on any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
15 yards. We're at the 44. We're at the 45. At the 48, actually.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here. Kenyon Barner, the intended target. And now it's second down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Offensive pass interference. What the fuck? He wasn't even near the dude. He wasn't the intended receiver. It should be a legal man downfield, if anything. What the hell? That's weird.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Direction not to win, that's for sure.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just kick it.
Here's Marquette King now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Stupid bitch.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Did they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
Look at this time for ones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Graham. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The one running back is Gurley. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from
56. That's farther than my kicker. God damn. Yeah, now he didn't get every chance to return it now. No. Yes. There we go.
56 yards out.
Wow,
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Come on, Hill. See what you got.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Got your return, Young.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And this looks to probably be the final play. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete.
What? Holding? What? Block in the back?
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our
home
games.
Guys,
that much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal. Win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
Probably coming up tonight or tomorrow.
So for the Buccaneers, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get to stay put for a few days.